Hi everyone, welcome back. It's a little different and basically everything kind of like went on pause or whatever for the past couple months. But right on top is my birthday gift to myself was this little Couv Carnet PM cover. This was a complete accidental buy because I thought this was a passport cover, and what I wanted to do was put traveler's notebook passport size notebooks in here, and then it turned into something else because this is a little bit bigger than a passport cover. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing is I've basically taken apart one planner and moved it into three. So on the bottom is my biggest one. This is basically my finance planner. So before all of this happened, everybody was like really into like finance, stuff. And, I was like following like Don't Debt Me and just really getting real and heavy and gritty about your finances. And I was doing a really good job. I want to show you guys, but there's like all this like financial information in here. So I'll just pick an old month. I'll just pick February, but look, this is the way I had it. Was I used these accessory freebies, and I would just color code all my bills and everything like that. And then so I did it for March, April, and May, and then June she hasn't released her freebies, so I picked up these by note.d or noted, so on Instagram. And basically the new idea was for me to, instead of writing it on the calendar like that, was to write it here and then like color code it with my mile liners here. So that was the idea, and then I was gonna color code my bills up here, but since we're only like 3 days into the month of June, I haven't started it yet. And then in here I have the rest of all my finance stuff, and it's just like a shame I can't show you. It's just too messy. But anyway, and then in the I've taken out all the other inserts except for anything to do with scheduling and like time, I guess, like yeah, like literally just scheduling. So this only has my months in here, and for June I have these the Hobonichi style, just to do some pre-planning and stuff like that, and like tracking packages, because what else are you doing at home. And then I have like monthlies like this, but then I have the cloth and paper dailies, and I have them for the rest of the year, so I just use dailies now. I mean, there's really not much going on in your day, but yeah, but basically that's why I have it, so I can record what happened in the day, because all the days meld together when you're at home this long. So literally there's no other inserts in here except for anything to do with weekly, monthly, and daily. So I took everything out and I kind of moved it into this little guy. So what I was initially trying to do was to try using, is it called, yeah, like bullet journaling in the traveler's notebook style. But then because this isn't a real traveler's, or not even a real passport size, it's bigger, I decided to go with disc bound. There is a way to put the rings in. I mean, I could have just used like rings like these if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I just feel like just something about, I mean, in a small notebook like this, I think the disc bound is better, because you could just rip these out and like write in and then pop them back in. So that's what I've done, is just, this is like now my little like hobby notebook. And initially what this was supposed to be was a notebook on the go. So I had like grocery list, meal planning, all kinds of like crazy stuff in here. And then the whole virus thing happened and I stopped going anywhere at all. So I changed this into something that I feel like we're all doing at home. So now this is basically like a beauty planner, like a skincare planner. So I have, this one is from Sequins and Paper. I'm pretty sure I chopped this down. I don't think this is the right size for it. I think I cut this. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then I have a calendar. Hold on. These are all from either Simple Trendy Co. or this brand called Think Van K. And I'll just link everything down below because I'm not remembering the names properly. So I have a planning routine, which is kind of like how I've divvied everything up by desk agenda, like the Couv Carnet and I have an inbox just like to write things. And what I was gonna do with this is like kind of like my mail to send type of insert. And then I have EO edits with a habit tracker and some notes and these like no spend challenges. So all of these are pocket size, and I've blown them up to I think 110 or 112%. Let me see. And then this is the newest one that I've added in. Is this. So this is like my skincare routine type, and there was like an AM and a PM, and then on the bottom it's just random things like a hair serum, flossing, lip oils. I have to-do lists, task lists. I really just like this aesthetic, and so I bought it from both stores or both shops, and I just put them randomly throughout, and here's lists. So I wanted to make like lists of just make lists of everything, like any kind of moisturizers, like foundations, just so I could have like a good inventory of stuff that I have. And these things I just found on Pinterest, and they're printed on transparency paper, you know, like from school, that transparency at Office Depot. And then I have more tasks, and then I have these kind of lists. Then I have a shopping list from EO Edits. Oh, this one is from, I think her name is it Sarah? I'll link her down below, but she actually has a skincare and makeup thing. So I was going to use this just to take an inventory of everything and then start divvying them up onto the pages as I needed them. And here's an actual inventory page, and I think this is from, I want to say Simple Trendy Co. and a Peanut Planner Co. And of course these are all pocket size. This is another Pinterest image, wish lists, and oh, then I have a project plan, and like this is like if I want to redo the vanity, redo like the cubby holes in the bathroom and all that. And here's another image from Pinterest, and this is another image from Pinterest on a transparency, and this is, oh, these are all the password logs because I was going to use this as a reference book also, just to have all my passwords updated for once. Yeah, but pretty much, oh, and here's like a Peanut Planner Co. spending tracker so that I can log all the like monthly skincare or beauty or just self-care items in general. Yeah, like a self-care planner is basically what it is. So I mean, because I feel like most of my time is going to that type of thing. Like I ripped off all my nails and I'm letting them breathe and everything, and not gluing and sticking things on them. So I just kind of feel like since a lot of it has to revolve around self-care, I decided to make a self-care like tracking thing. And I just feel like writing all that stuff on a daily page, even in my it wasn't enough space to like write it down. And then I don't think, obviously dailies are not like the best way to track anything, because you know you're like flipping through 30 days worth of stuff. So that's why I just want to try it like this, and then I wanted to keep all the monthly trackers in here so you could see, or I could see, like what products I'm using the most, or like, you know, how the weather is affecting my self-care routine and things like that. So it's just like a pretty notebook to look at, and it's just where all my creativity, all my I don't know, just like all my extracurricular stuff is going. So this is like pretty bare bones, like down to business thing. Obviously the finance binder is definitely all business, like it's not fun except for the few color coding stuff. And so this is kind of like my outlet for everything that is beautiful and pretty and basically about myself, and not about other things like, I don't know, like finances and all that stuff. So yeah, I literally just set this up last night, and I wanted to show you guys because I finally decided what I was going to do with this notebook. Honestly, I bought this in March, and when I realized this wasn't a passport holder, I didn't know what to do for like a good solid month. And then I turned it into that on-the-go thing, and then I wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, pretty much this is what I've come up with, and I just want to pop on here, say hi, and show you guys what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully maybe I'll make a video to update you guys and let you guys know how this is working out for me. Everybody stay safe and be well, and I will see you guys in my next video.